Ciao, sono Francesca dall'Italia e state ascoltando Best Kept Secrets con Paul e Lucy.
So I'm talking to David Goo from the David Goo Variety Band, who've got a brand new album out at the moment called World Domination. Now, David, for the benefit of people that maybe haven't come across you and your music before, could you give us a bit of an introduction as to what it is you actually do?
Well, I would say that it's accessible craziness. It's at least how I wish or would like it to be. As in, it's crazy and, manic and fun, but at the same time, people get it and it's not alienating. And it covers a lot of different genres. We like to mix things up a lot and, just go wherever our whim takes us.
How did the band actually come together?
Well, I've been in London now for about 7 or 8 years, and when I got here, I didn't know anybody, so I just went out all the time, and I kept playing at open mic nights. My mission was to play every open mic night in the land, so I just kept doing that. And then slowly I just got to know people. I think actually going out and playing is really the best way of getting to know people in the area rather than just emailing or whatever. And slowly just, people got to know me. I got to know musicians, and then I got a band together that way. People said, "Oh, are you forming a band?" I'd say, "Yeah." "Oh, I play drums." "Cool, come on in." Just kind of like that.
Right. Okay. So, so you got different people from sort of different genres who've all come together now. How do the songs come together? Do you write the songs? Do you do it as a group?
Well, no, I write the songs. I've been writing songs since I was about 15 or so, and I basically come to the guys in the band and I say, okay, here's the song, here's how I see it in my head. And they obviously have their input, and the way we work is that if it's a good idea, it stays. If it's not a good idea, it doesn't. There's no ego involved, but ultimately the final decision comes down to me. So, that's basically how it works.
Now, you're on a bit of a mission, aren't you, to change the face of music away from the faceless, sort of formulaic things that we get in the charts at the moment?
Well, you could say that. I mean, it does bother me what's going on. I don't like it that, say, a big band nowadays would never, ever even consider doing a song like Yellow Submarine, because they all take themselves way too seriously. Whereas bands once upon a time were just like, if they felt like doing a certain thing, I think they'd do it. And I just would like to go back to that. Because nowadays it seems to me at least that when someone's locked into a certain genre, they just do that to death. And then it just ends, and I just feel like, I don't feel like people actually work that way. I mean, I feel that people or artistic people, they go where their, it sounds a bit cheesy, but where their heart takes them. And I feel like something about the industry at the moment really stifles that.
All right, so we've got the new album, World Domination. Where did the title come from? What's it about?
Well, it's really about the fact that I thought that any band called David Goo Variety Band saying that they want to have world domination is just completely ridiculous. So I thought that's the first thing. It's just so obviously a joke. Second thing was I just felt the whole notion of a band trying to achieve world domination was absolutely ridiculous. So I was just basically playing on that idea of just the whole notion of world domination by 4 guys playing guitars was, just a bit silly.
Well, there you go, the fascinating David Goo there. You can hear lots more from him and from a lot of the other people we've spoken to, both in this show and previous shows, on our Best Kept Secrets website. That's got absolutely nothing to do with Preston FM. That's completely separate, by the way, but do have a listen. There's some fascinating things on there. Right, we've run out of time for today, as we always do. We're going to leave you with the David Goo Variety Band and World Domination. See you again very, very soon. Until then, it's bye from me, Paul.
And bye from me, Lucy.